Darci Lynn, the talented ventriloquist who captivated audiences on America's Got Talent, is now in the spotlight for a very different reason. She recently filed a police report against one of the show's judges, leaving fans shocked and curious about the circumstances that led to this serious action. At just 12 years old, Darci became a star after winning season 12 with her unforgettable performances. As we explore this unfolding story, we are drawn into the hidden corridors of the show that transformed her life forever. Growing up in Oklahoma with her parents and 3 brothers, Darci attended Deer Creek Middle School in Edmond. Contrary to the image of a confident performer, she was actually quite shy, finding it challenging to communicate with others. However, her parents played a pivotal role in helping her emerge from her shell. They encouraged her to enter talent contests from a young age, which gradually built her confidence. Initially, her performances were in gymnastics and singing Broadway songs at beauty pageants, where she often claimed first place. By age 8, she was competing at state and national levels in Cinderella pageants, prestigious in the pageant world. Everything changed when she witnessed a ventriloquist perform at one of these pageants. This experience ignited her interest in ventriloquism as a means to overcome her shyness. Despite her mother's preference for her to focus on singing and concerns about her busy schedule, Darci was determined to pursue ventriloquism. For her 10th birthday, she successfully convinced her parents to buy her a ventriloquist puppet. She dedicated herself to practice, mastering the art of speaking without moving her lips and even yodeling with her mouth closed. Her efforts quickly paid off when she entered a local talent show, Edmond's Got Talent, where she won first place for Best Act, impressively outshining adult competitors. This victory caught the eye of professional ventriloquist Gary Owen, who offered to coach her and later became her business manager. With his guidance, she continued to win competitions and made her national TV debut on Little Big Shots, hosted by Steve Harvey. Notably, she made history at the International Ventriloquist Convention as the first child to perform in their evening show. By the time she auditioned for America's Got Talent in Austin, Texas, Darci had transformed from the shy girl who once hid behind her mother. Recognizing the significance of this opportunity, she persuaded her parents to take her to the auditions, even at the cost of missing her first day of 7th grade. During her audition, she performed with her rabbit puppet, Petunia, singing Summertime by George Gershwin. Her performance was so outstanding that it earned her a standing ovation from the entire room, including the notoriously tough judge Simon Cowell. Mel B was so moved that she pressed the golden buzzer, sending Darci directly to the quarterfinals. Her audition video went viral, becoming the most watched in the show's history, with over 105 million views on Facebook within just 24 hours. Following the golden buzzer, Darci continued to impress the audience and judges with her performances. In her first live performance after receiving the buzzer, she sang Who's Loving You with her mouse puppet, Oscar, earning another standing ovation. She quickly became a fan favorite, advancing all the way to the semifinals, where she introduced another beloved puppet, Edna Dornacher, who charmed the audience. As the competition intensified, she faced formidable opponents, including comedians, dance groups, and singers. Nevertheless, she held her ground, performing with a little help from my friends with Petunia and Oscar, which propelled her closer to victory. Winning America's Got Talent marked a significant turning point in her life, catapulting her into stardom. However, it appears she is now stepping back from the public eye, although the reasons remain unclear. It's not unusual for young stars to reevaluate their paths after experiencing early fame. Regardless of her future direction, it's evident that Darci has a bright future ahead, bolstered by her unique talent and the strong foundation laid during her early years. Receiving the golden buzzer was merely the beginning, as what followed revealed that success was not solely about talent. Her historic performance was a captivating blend of laughter, heartfelt moments, and incredible skill. Simon Cowell was confident in her potential to win. In the final show, host Tyra Banks shocked the audience by announcing that a staggering 52 million votes had been cast, propelling Darci into the top 5, where she triumphed over fellow competitor Preacher Lawson. During the grand finale, she delivered a breathtaking performance of Anything You Can Do alongside Terry Fator, the first ventriloquist to win AGT in 2007. Although she experienced a minor slip-up at the beginning, she quickly regained her composure, making the show both enjoyable and engaging. Standing beside Angelica Hale as they awaited the final announcement, the tension was palpable. When Tyra Banks announced Darci as the winner, it became evident that her victory extended beyond simply claiming a prize. NBC reported that she received the most votes ever for a final performance, making her the third ventriloquist, the third girl, and the third child to win AGT, leaving a lasting imprint on the show's history. Darci's win represented more than a personal achievement. It significantly impacted America's Got Talent. The following season saw a 14% increase in viewership, with an average of 15.7 million people tuning in, making it the most-watched season to date. Her performances were a major factor in this success, with her audition video alone garnering over 2.6 billion views across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, transforming her into an online sensation. Back in her hometown of Edmond, Oklahoma, she was honored with a museum exhibit celebrating her journey on AGT, featuring her outfits, puppets, and promotional items. Darci even hosted a virtual tour of the museum, engaging with fans and sharing behind-the-scenes stories. What did she choose to do with her $1 million prize? In line with her generous spirit, she donated a portion to her church, which was always involved in fundraising for various projects and activities. Additionally, she had a simple wish to purchase a dishwasher for her mother, fulfilling a heartfelt desire. Of course, she treated herself as well, getting the pug she had longed for. Since her monumental win, Darci has continued to navigate her path, and while she has faced challenges, her talent and determination shine through as she embarks on her next chapter. Darci Lynn's career and fortune have flourished since her victory on America's Got Talent, with estimates of her worth reaching between $8 and $10 million by 2024. This is quite an achievement for someone who started performing to overcome shyness. After winning, Darci made efforts to maintain a sense of normalcy despite her newfound fame. Referring to herself as a real-life Hannah Montana, she returned to 8th grade at her public school after her win, determined not to abandon her Oklahoma life. Rather than opting for homeschooling or retreating from the world, she aimed to keep her routine unchanged. Juggling the challenges of adolescence alongside her rising career was difficult, but she ultimately recognized that homeschooling was necessary to manage her schoolwork and busy schedule effectively. Navigating fame was complex for Darci post-win, yet she surprisingly managed to keep her life relatively normal. Opting to homeschool allowed her to balance her educational needs with her increasing responsibilities as a performer. Remarkably, her friends, family, and classmates continued to treat her just as they always had, which was vital for her sense of stability. Shortly after her win, she found herself in high demand, making appearances on shows like The Ellen DeGeneres Show and participating in Jeff Dunham's Halloween special, where she took her puppets trick-or-treating and interacted with Dunham's famous characters. Darci also performed again with Terry Fator at the Tulsa Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, showcasing her rapid rise in the entertainment world. Although her subsequent choices surprised many, after collaborating with Terry, the second-ever AGT winner, during her final show, Darci made a return to Little Big Shots, reflecting on her unforgettable experience meeting Steve Harvey and expressing her joy in revisiting the show that launched her national career. Instead of securing a Las Vegas residency, she opted for a nationwide tour, which her family deemed more suitable for the 13-year-old. Initially planned for just 5 shows, her 2018 tour, titled Darci Lynn and Friends Live, expanded to 52 performances due to overwhelming demand. From January 2018 to January 2019, she traveled across the country, even adding 9 special Christmas shows called Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree with Darci Lynn and Friends. This tour was a tremendous success, especially among young fans who aspired to follow in her ventriloquist footsteps. During her performances, she often met young fans who brought their own puppets, sharing their excitement about ventriloquism, a passion they all cherished. Before her Christmas tour began, Darci had a fantastic opportunity to perform on a holiday show alongside the Grammy-winning group Pentatonix. As a devoted fan, she brought her puppet, Petunia, who humorously pretended not to recognize pentatonics and joked about hearing lovely singing from backstage. Their playful rendition of "Oh Christmas Tree," cleverly altered to fit an Easter theme, delighted the audience. The holiday special also featured other memorable performances, showcasing Darci's versatility and continued growth as an entertainer.